to say I keep a check. She was a bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits.
Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at 100% Gardevoir. So that's going to be a 15 attack, 15 defense, and 15 stamina. I picked this up during the Luminous Y event, so it was pretty nice find for me, and I got a shiny. I did really well in this event. But before we go ahead and get into these battles, I will say that you can now submit your battles to me through the Google form down there, just like not most trainers, but most YouTube content creators do. So they do have that down there just as much, just like I do. So you can submit your battles there, and then I got the rest for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at these battles. So, oh yeah, the pinned comment will be up in the top right here. So let's go ahead and get into the battles. Thank you so much for commenting that. So I'm up against this Alolan Ninetales here. So the double shoulder is very interesting. So I'm not going to try to commit to, oh yeah, I do actually commit to farm down there. So very nice farm. So this is through the energy there. So let's see what's in the back. I still do have a shield to Umbreon. This is going to be very tough. Not really tough, but they can swap out, I do believe. They're not swapping out. So okay, so the charms are doing a lot. I don't think I have to shield this foul play, no. So I'm able to take the foul play and the farming all the way down. And they have a Jellicent in the back, so I could just shield this and go straight for Shadow Ball. And I actually wondered, does this non-Shadow Ball KO? Oh wait, they actually Bubble Beam me here, but I think the Shadow Ball will still be enough to KO here. So I think that's a GG's to my opponent, yeah. So GG's to my opponent there, taking a win here. So hopping into the next battle. So I did really enjoy this team, but also what I was going to say is that you can use Jellicent if you don't have a Toxicroak. Because Toxicroak is, Jellicent is actually a very nice pick, and it's very strong for the team, especially if you run into a Alolan Marowak in the very beginning against your Venusaur. You can safe switch that, and a lot of people don't really have an answer for Jellicent. They usually like swap in like a Hypno and just like other weird Pokemon, and Altaria. I can still win that matchup. So Jellicent definitely throws people off guard when you swap into that. So Jellicent is also another option if you don't have Toxicroak. So back to the commentary here. So 2 shields down, and then they have a Swampert in the back. Now this Mud Bomb will be hitting for neutral. You don't want to go for the Sludge Bomb there because it's resisted by that ground type on Swampert there. So definitely go for the Mud Bomb. Coming back in the Venusaur, and then they have a Registeel still. They do have a shield of everything from Venusaur is going to be resisted. So Frenzy Plant number 1 coming through. Yeah, this is looking real tough because I have a Charmer in the back, so Charmer's not going to look very hot going against this Registeel. I think this may be a loss. So he's going to have double up on the Frenzy Plants here and throw them both. And so they actually let both of them go, so this is very nice for me. So I probably could have swapped, but I probably want to save it. This Charmer in the back, so I decided to let it go down. Now I'm thinking he gets enough Flash Cannon, but I think this Swampert's definitely gonna get to move here. Now if it's Sludge Wave, it will KO. If it's Charge Cannon, it will not. It is a Sludge Wave, so I see why they let it go. So GG's to my opponent there. Definitely they deserve that win there. So hopping into the next battle, yeah, I was really weak to Registeel. So hopping into the next battle here, Aromatisse, very nice lead. Charmers is resisted. Thunderbolt, I think it can learn as well, and Draining Kiss also is resisted. So the reason why I don't go for Frenzy Plant here, because I know some Charmers don't like the shield, so I just go for the Sludge Bomb, because I've actually put a Frenzy Plant, went for a Frenzy Plant against a Charmer. They let it go one time, so I just go straight Sludge Bomb now, unless I know for a fact they're going to shield. So Frenzy Plant number 1 coming here. This will be enough to KO if they do decide to shield it, which is they do, surprisingly. I'm able to get to the next Frenzy Plant there, so big mistake on my opponent's end there. They definitely shouldn't have shielded that. So let's see what they come in with. Yeah, it's a Hypno, so they're able to confusion me down. Definitely, I actually was kind of glad I was able to get that Gardevoir up against the Hypno there, because this is looking really rough. So let's see how I win this, if I do. So letting Mud Bomb number 1 coming through, don't have to shield that. Definitely not. I'm just going to leave it all up to the Gardevoir here. So Mud Bomb number 1 coming through. Yeah, I'm not able to get to another move. They are able to farm down. So I think I'm going to let this Mud Bomb go because... Oh, no. Actually, I decided to shield this right here. Yeah, because it was a Blizzard. So that was a very nice shield on my end there. Definitely, if I would played this now, I definitely would have lost. So if this is just a punch, it's not going to KO. Yeah, they threw a punch, and Gardevoir is not that glassy, but it is pretty glassy. So having Gardevoir on this team is definitely being weak to actually double weak to confusion. Gardevoir is very nice, so I never really ran into a Hypno lead while using this team. So picking up a very, I guess, neutral lead. Everything's neutral on both of our ends besides the Thunderbolt if they are running it. But they'll be running a Rock Slide and Magnet Bomb. That is an option as well. I'm not sure if this is exactly like the Bastidon match because this is a Rock Throw, not Smackdown. But let's see how I play this out. So building up to almost 2 Frenzy Plants here. So let's just see if the opponent decides to shield this or not. They don't decide to shield, so just taking switch advantage. And they come in with the Vigor off here. They're going for Frenzy Plant here to see how much this does. Oh no, they actually decide to shield it. So not able to get to the second one, very unfortunate. But I'm able to take switch advantage here. So we're both down to shield, able to get that shield back. And come in here, and they actually decided to switch out. And I probably should have stayed in that through. Now our Charmers are up against it, and they're gonna actually win the race here. Now I probably should have let this go. It's gonna be a resist to Grass Knot, and I think they're gonna throw a move here. Yeah, definitely shouldn't have shielded that because it wouldn't have done that much as they would from the Vigoroth. The Vigoroth has multiple body slams here, and the counters would have been resisted as well. So I think all I had to do was shield up one of them. Yeah, and they had tons of energy when they farmed down the Venusaur. So GG's to my opponent here. Hopping into the next battles. Now I did like I said, I do very much enjoy this. This is my first time. And did you know actually Gardevoir is actually ranked, I think, 209. Shadow Gardevoir, you're definitely gonna want to run that because it is ranked higher, like way significantly higher. So I'll swap into Toxicroak against this because I know Sunny Cherrim has fire type Weather Ball, but look how much that does. Toxicroak is very squishy, so I'm going for the Mud Bomb there, and I think my opponent actually decides to shield this because Zapdos, not Galarian. Zapdos is very squishy, but I'm actually going to go for the Sludge Bomb here. A little lag there. I mean, who hasn't lagged, right? So able to take them out there. They don't decide to shield. I think they're going to come in and farm. Let's see what they come in with though. They actually bring in the Granbull for 1 charm. So now I'm able to align this Venusaur against the Granbull. This is very nice that the Gardevoir gets to avoid it. So Frenzy Plant number 1 coming through. If they decide to shield this, all I do is have to get to another move. They do, and I think they throw a Play Rough here. Yeah. So still holding on to 2 shields here. So definitely going to shield this Play Rough. Low enough. Oh, they do a very nice catch into Sunny Cherrim, but I think this will still be doing a lot. Yeah, and then able to farm down with the Gardevoir for they're able to get off the move, and then the Gardevoir was able to charm down. So very nice there. So that will be it for today's battles. I'll be having more out soon. So if you guys enjoy these battles, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll guys see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Poke Trainer out.